Hey, Chris here from Prima Coffee Equipment. Today we are checking out the newest siphons from Hario. So let's take a look first at the sort of basic siphons that we're going to compare the old model with the new. So this is what they're calling the Hario Next siphon. A few differences here and mostly just stylistic changes. So you can see the upper chamber, different shape tilted out on this guy here. The bottom chambers are also different. Instead of just this round bulb, we have this sort of flat bottomed bowl instead. They also have different styling on the handles here. So this one feels really nice to hold on to now. It's actually wrapped in like silicone rubber, so it feels really comfortable to hold. The grip on this one is actually still pretty nice, but it's a big upgrade from the plastic. So it feels a lot better. It actually has this nice slope to it too, which looks really sharp. I also like how the new model here has just the whole black and silver thing going. So this one has some black in the rubber and some silver, but then there's also this brown interspersed. So I really like the streamlined, just black, smooth, curvy look of this new one. The lid is also a little bit different. The lid still holds the top chamber. If you take it off, you can set it right inside, which is nice. The alcohol burner, which these all come standard with, is also a little bit different. So kind of a slimmer profile on the burner here. Besides that, it's totally standard, but just a new look. Now, one of the bigger changes that they have on the new Next siphons is the filtering options. So typically, siphons just come with this cloth filter. It's right in there as per usual. But the Next siphons come with cloth and metal. So right inside of this here, you'll see that they have that metal filter. So you actually get an option. If you want to use cloth, great. If you'd rather use metal, get perhaps a thicker cup that's more textured by sediment. You can have that option too with this sleek little metal filter. So that's a really nice change. Comes standard in all of the new Next siphons. Besides that, these two pretty much perform the same way. The newer siphon actually holds a little bit more, about 30 milliliters more water, I think, in the lower bowl. And it also conveniently has some volumetric markings on the side. So it shows approximately where 600, 500, 400 milliliters are. The old model just read 5 and 3 cups on the side. So if you're just pouring by sight, it's great to have that confirmation of the 600, 500 milliliter marks right there. So that's the new siphon versus the old. To this siphon line, we're also adding the sommelier. So the sommelier is sort of a classed up, spiffy looking siphon that really does a lot of the same things, but just has a new look to it, really for a classier, perhaps trendier setting. But it actually holds the same amount in this bowl right here. The handle is simplified, so you're actually just grabbing right around the neck right there with this rubber grip, and you actually remove the entire top chamber from the rest of the siphon. It also has a metal lid here instead of the plastic, which looks really sharp. Same thing, you can rest that right inside. The sommelier also comes with the cloth and the metal filter, so same thing as the Next siphon there. The whole thing is just sort of built to be a little bit more sturdy. So you have this stand that's stationary, and you just lift off the entire server when you're ready. It has a nice curved shape throughout. Hario also talks a lot about this curve actually catching a lot of fines that get through. So if you are using the metal filter and you see this kind of a little pile of grit at the bottom sometimes, as you're pouring, this bowl will actually catch some of that, according to Hario. So that's a little bit of a plus there. The rubber does come off pretty easily, so it's easy just to take this whole thing apart, get it clean, ready to go again. So the sommelier is really great for perhaps a cafe that just wants to spiff up things a little bit. It's going to look sharper. It's also going to be a bit more stable, which is nice. It's still going to be able to fit over the alcohol burner or butane burner, or probably a halogen too. So really the same thing going here, but just a sharper look for perhaps a sharper setting. So this is the new Hario sommelier siphon, the new Hario Next siphon, and we're comparing these to the classic Hario siphon. Thanks for watching.